It's the Kai.
Episode. Yes, sir. Episode 30, man. What we doing, man? It's your
Yes.
boys Ryan and Paul.
Yes, Paul and Ryan, man. We don't stop, can't
Come
stop,
on,
won't stop.
man.
Feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a very, 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 I can't say it enough. It's a very special episode.
Yes,
This
sir.
is episode 30. Now, when we started this thing, we always used to say, we're going to give you two interviews and then a solo pod. We switch things up here and there. But
Absolutely.
this one had to be just us, man. This one had to be just us on a special 30th episode. I mean, you see.
Come
Come
on
on, man.
now. Come on
Merch.
now.
Merch.
That's it. That's
COD merch already. So
it.
shout out your boy who got these done for us, man.
Yeah, man.
Can
Birdo,
we
man. Came through in the clutch. Came through in the clutch.
Can we give the people any type of indication on when these will be available?
Yeah, man. They in the process right now. It's really just based on us and based on demand. We want to have this
Yeah.
available for especially the people who've already inquired about it because we're already getting
Yes,
people
sir.
who up
Yes,
about it.
sir.
Yeah, so watch out for our on all our social media. If you're in the Discord, we obviously gonna post it there probably first. So if you're not following us and talking with us on Discord, make sure you do so. Ryan will post that up for
Mm-hmm.
you guys who aren't on a part of
Do
that.
that. Do that.
Yeah, we got a good community going right now. So man, the COD is full speed ahead, man. It is
Yes,
not a
sir.
game. This is not a game. It's big three
Yes,
zero out
sir.
here. So make sure you
And if you friends and family, you already know it's coming. So just hang tight. You're gonna have something in the mail. Um, everybody else, you of course are still our family. But like he said, just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned and we're gonna make sure that everybody gets a chance and that it's affordable. I know a lot of people like to drive up prices with this culture nowadays, but we definitely gonna have you feeling right for a very fair price, man. But
absolutely.
with all that said, we got the merch coming. But let's announce something, man.
Yeah, yeah.
COD isn't just a podcast anymore.
Nope.
It's a network.
It's a network. The
It's
COD
a
network.
network. The
That's it.
COD network. So yeah, man, we officially announcing the network today. We are rolling out the network slowly. If you are on Clubhouse, follow our club, the COD network, search that. And basically the COD network is for, listeners of the COD podcast, of course, but also, you heard me on the Nathan and Alex pod, the Nathan and Alex show. So shout out to them. They were the first pod to join our network, the COD network. So
Yeah,
yeah, we got Nathan and Alex being a part of our network, and they're out there repping in Pittsburgh.
yeah,
We got our homie Khalil. He was on one of our pods, and we told you that, he was looking to start his own pod and whatnot, and he did start his own pod. We've been talking, so he's down with the network as well. So, shout out Khalil and Nico, both two, Florida homies. Word on the street is their pod. Yosei, another dude who was on our pod. I mean, you see where it's going. It's family. It's a family affair. So,
good stuff, man.
Yosei is the homie, and he got his pod called Art is Ed, where he's just giving you hot takes all day. He might piss you
Exactly.
off, but look, you can't hate on the honesty. So you
Absolutely.
just gotta show the young boy love. You gotta just peep that energy and respect it.
And
Now,
like we said earlier, if you're not in tune yet,
yeah.
you can look those podcasts up or join our
We're
Discord.
gonna have join the Discord. You can interact with all of us. We're gonna have the links available to all of the pods down below. And then also, shout out to my homie Darius, man. Shout out to Gordo. Um, he, he's got a show called What's in the Pack where he's unboxing, Pokemon cards. I think they even might, be chiefing on the episodes and whatnot. But I saw that, he shot his first episode. Now, when he was first starting, we was, having him, we was talking about him being down with the network as well. But I know that they had some planning issues. So I see their first episode out right now. So I don't want to speak out of turn and just say that they're part of the network right now. I mean, they're the homies, so I'm pretty sure they'll be down. But I want to leave that up to them, because we're not just out here acquiring people and strong arming them. We're not Suge Knight, but I'm pretty sure that he'll be down with the network, and just stay tuned for any official announcement from us. But right now, like I said, long story short, the COD network consists of the COD podcast, the Nathan and Alex show out of Pittsburgh, Word on the Street representing Florida, and Art is Dead representing North Africa. So yes, the COD is more than a podcast, it is a network.
Hey man, big things happening. Nothing little over here. It's the big 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say about
Come
that.
on, cuz. Come
We
on, cuz.
rocking and rolling. We rock.
What Jay say? It ain't the army.
Yeah,
Better get the Navy.
oh, man.
So yeah, man. We coming for your head tops. That's 4 shows. So, just peep us, stay in tune. And we got big things popping. You see our merch.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't be surprised if you see some merch from the other shows. Don't be surprised if you see some crossover going on. Don't be surprised if you see some other shows, because we're always working, we're always developing. So
That's right.
just don't be surprised, man. We got a lot going on.
Hey, it's us and the family, baby. Full speed ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's it.
So where do we start, man? Where do we start?
Jeez, it's a lot going on, man. They just dropped the STEMI, right? They just approved the STEMI.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's huge. We got the All-Star game going on currently right now.
Hey, LeBron is up 123. Durant's team is 108 currently. I mean, I got it on the TV right now. And one thing I want to say, man. I don't know how LeBron just keeps finding himself in these situations. I mean, it's LeBron, right? It's LeBron, so like he's always got a good shot at winning. But you can't tell me it's wild, because we had 2 key players from Durant's team not get cleared for play today, not because they tested positive for COVID or anything, but because their barber did. So through contact tracing, they determined that their barber had COVID, and they don't want to take any chances. So Embiid is out of there.
Sheesh. That's a big player to be out of the game.
Yes. Embiid and Ben Simmons.
Right.
Have not been cleared for play today. So, we see the score. I mean, come on, Silver. Just serve the game up on a platter to LeBron, right?
I can't sit here and talk the conspiracy talk too hard, but what I will say is it's a hell of a coinky dink. You know what I mean? It always seems in his favor, man. And
yeah,
not saying that the West doesn't have good players,
Yeah.
But, you gotta call it how you see it. So all I got.
Come on, man.
It is what it is.
It's just funny, man. Like, look, the NBA is doing all they can
on LeBron's team.
I don't think so.
Nah, AD.
The only person who AD, I think, still is coming back from that injury, so he's probably out. He's definitely out. But he's been out for a minute since before this. So yeah, I mean, look, it's not a conspiracy. The NBA is doing a great job at keeping people safe, and they're actually leading every other league at keeping people safe.
Right.
But yeah, man. Contact tracing. Sheesh.
Contact tracing.
Sheesh.
Okay. That's what we calling it now.
Sheesh.
Okay. So
hey, man. Scary Hours 2. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, man. My boy Drake. And you know what? I know this is controversial because some people just when they listen to a Drake drop, right? And it's 3 songs, right? So when people listen to a Drake drop, they already got this preconceived opinion about Drake anyway, right?
Yeah.
But man, he releases good music. He does.
He does.
My favorite on the joint is It's the one he did with Lil Baby, Wants and Needs.
Okay.
I think that's my
Yeah.
favorite. I think that's my favorite one on it. What
Baby
about you?
killed him.
Yeah, he did. Baby
Little
came with it.
baby killed him.
Baby came with it.
Hey, I like the last track, the Lemon Pepper, man. I like Ross on there. I know a lot of people were saying Ross was unnecessary, but I mean, like, look, I'll say it like this. What's next? When I first heard that leaked and everyone gravitated to it and they thought, like, okay, is this gonna be a taste of Certified Lover Boy? Is this what we are going to hear? Is this setting the tone? Is this basically what we've been waiting for? This is a groundbreaking new album. I listened to it and I was like, it's a typical trap track.
Right.
I don't get anything Certified Lover Boy from this. Like, why is it such a big deal if this is what we're gonna have? It's like it's just another trap track about nothing basically.
Right.
And like some of the bars are like, on Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? It's like, what is that, a middle school bar? Like, all right, man. Like,
Me
you
too.
34, you 34, 35, dog. What we doing here, man? Like, geez, bro. Like, that is what people do on Valentine's Day. Like, oh my gosh. That's basically like saying that's what she said in 2021, Like,
Right. Right.
come on, man. Like, anyway, so like it's not a bad track, it's just not the best. So like when I heard it I was like, all right. And I think a lot of people had that same sentiment. So it's funny that he turns he's got to be a smart guy. He's had to have peeped like what's going down, what's going on. So it's like, you know I, I don't know, man. It's like I feel like he might have heard that type of sentiment from people and then switched around and was like, you know what, since it leaked and it's already out there and people are judging it this way, let me just package it with scary hours. And now it's in a whole nother mindset because I'm saying people who's critical are literally sitting here being like, oh, this shit is amazing. It's like I feel like that happens with Drake music a lot. Like people are kind of on the fence when they hear it. And then like 2 days later, it's the best thing ever. So
Exactly.
it's like, all right, cool. We hear the second track, Wants and Needs. He kind of starts with this flow before the beat drops, and I'm like, where are we going with this? Then the beat drops. I'm like, all right, I'm listening to it. I'm like that Jay-Z gif, I'm
Right.
bumping my head, but I'm like, what's going on here?
Right.
And then Little Baby hits. I'm like, damn, he snapped, right? So the reason why I say Lemon Pepper is my favorite is because that's just a straight up banger. Like, I like the boom bap, the dusty tracks. So it's like this has a sample. This is like straight hip hop, and then we hear Ross's voice, so it kind of breaks up everything that we've heard so far. It kind of slows things down. Ross is talking that talk, and then Drake comes in and does what he does, man. But I feel like you can't discredit Ross. A lot of people are trying to say he was unnecessary or unneeded, but like he just he has a way with words, man. He paints pictures. He's mad cinematic. It was something that was necessary. I liked it. So, what did you think about
I got
the
two things
tracks?
to say about that track. Two
Yeah,
things. First thing is this: you hit the nail on the head, bro. Rick Ross sets the tone.
yeah,
The way he flows, the type of tracks he gets on, the type of beats he get on. Because I mean, you could say like, "Oh yeah, this is a Drake song," but
yeah.
bro, that's a Ross track. Just the
Yes. Come
tempo,
on,
just the
come on.
tempo, the delivery, and
Mm-hmm.
bro, the level of flow that Ross challenges Drake to bring on the
Yeah.
track with Ross.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
He
See,
made it. He made him step his game up.
exactly. I like wants and needs, but you're right.
Yeah.
Drake did his Drake thing first. And this
Mm-hmm.
is what happened, right? Drake
Yeah.
laid his flow, he laid his bars, and then he let Lil Baby rap.
Yeah. He gave that alley oop.
Exactly.
So.
On Lemon Pepper, Ross set the
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah. Ross went first, and then gave Drake the ability to take over.
To be like, then Drake's like, oh, okay, like I gotta
Yeah.
come in,
Yeah.
you know.
I can't get washed again.
No, I can't get washed. I can't get washed. So
Yeah.
I think that I stick to what I said previously, man. People go in and Drake does have a certain like monogamous flow to him, right? Drake's gonna do Drake, right? He got this
Yeah.
flow that he got.
Yep.
People go in with a preconceived notion of what Drake's gonna bring, bro. And
Yeah.
you said something powerful. Instead of going with the regular like whatever type title he came with some scary shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now all
Yeah.
of a sudden
Yeah.
people are like, oh shit, what's this?
Yeah. Now it's
That was something
different.
different, but it ain't different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Yeah. Yeah. It's the
marketing.
same shit.
Right.
It is marketing. It's all marketing, man. He knows it's how you package the tracks. Because if that What's Next was on Certified Lover Boy, man, I don't know, man. It's like
right.
you marketing this as some next shit, as some next level, innovative. We want to hear something new. So yeah, don't give us that.
Nah.
But anywhere else, we gonna rock. We gonna rock out. Throw
Right.
that on in the club. Tell us it's scary. Throw the white puffer coat on and hop out in the snow in the bends. So yeah, man.
No trip.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though, man. Like Drake is Drake gonna do him regardless, bro. I feel like, but you know what? I feel that way about any rapper, right? Any rapper, man. It just depends on the caliber of rapper they're on the track with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jay-Z comes differently rapping on the track with Drake or Ross or one of them, so-called high-end rappers than he does with, you know, some regular degular. Not saying he'd be on the track with a regular degular, but you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, the level of skill is gonna be different. The pressure's
Definitely.
gonna feel different.
Hmm.
If Jay-Z jump on the track with Wayne, he gonna come a
Oh
little
yeah, Wayne gonna step his shit up.
he
He
gonna
not
come a
gonna be
little
rapping about how many
yeah,
bathrooms he got or something like that.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I'm looking at the chord right now, man, and they kind of want us to bring it back to All Star Weekend.
Okay.
I kind of said that the game is on right now, and I gave my thoughts on who's gonna win. It's looking like LeBron right now.
Right.
Um, but as far as these events, man, did you pay attention to any other events going on outside of the main game?
Man, bro, they partying like it's not a pandemic out here. I seen some of the
That's
videos
a fact.
and
That's a fact.
ooh wee. Like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
People are tired, people are stir crazy, whatever, and they want to go out there and party. And you know what? If they did some mass vaccination before you can go down there, whatever, right? But did they do that?
Yeah, right. They've been open for a minute. This is Atlanta we talking about.
Hey man, I gotta
Yo.
throw a sprinkle of hope in there. Come on, guy.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, we hope, bro. We hope. That's good. That's
Oh
good thinking
man,
right
that's
there.
rough.
Um,
But yeah,
so
it's going
one
down,
thing I've
man.
seen, yeah, no, it is in I guess a good and a bad way. Like people are partying. I seen that Bobby Shmurda was supposed to have a club appearance with 50 Cent
Right, right.
at Compound.
I think we talked
And
about that, didn't we? We talked about
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. But it didn't go through. So Compound, I guess they're beefing with the local government or whatever. Just even though it's open, right? Even though Atlanta is open, they're still trying to have some kind of safety precautions. And I guess c- Compound just goes in. They don't care. They just pack and they place out day after day, weekend after weekend.
Right.
So they shut it down. They shut it down, and Bobby was set to make like some exorbitant amount of money. So he missed out on a payday, which is it's unfortunate because you want to see him win. Right as he gets out, but this isn't his only opportunity to win. So
Yeah, he'll have plenty of.
he'll have some other days. But what I say is crazy, right? So that got shut down. There's other club dates that are going on, just like any all-star city. Um, I've been seeing some social media chatter of people getting their tires stolen, like straight up '90s shit,
Damn.
leaving your car on bricks, cinder blocks. So don't get it twisted. It's still Atlanta. So, you know,
Damn.
all that aside, the official events. We had an all-star celebrity game, I think, yesterday. So it was Quavo and Two Chains, I think, right?
Mm.
Quavo and Two Chains versus Little Baby and Jack Harlow. And Quavo won 21-7. It was a game of 21. So yeah, he smashed Little Baby. And Baby was out here tweeting like a little salty. He was tweeting out lyrics saying, he put the basketball down a long time ago to play in the streets. So
Right.
that's good and all well, but if you knew you weren't a hooper, why did you accept?
I mean, you just
You know,
hooping too. I mean, me personally, bro,
yeah,
I don't really support that trying to bring it to the streets because you lost a basketball game type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
yeah,
if I'm being 1,000, like that's kind of like being, you being a sore loser, bro. It's like, nigga,
exactly.
you hooping. What you talking about right now? You know?
Come on, the NBA hit me up to play a game. I'd be flattered and I might go just for the look, but I'm not expecting to win.
Right. Exactly.
Oh man, I ain't no basketball player, so like maybe just be real with yourself and say, you know what, I'm not trying to take that L on TV if I can't handle it.
Right.
So you had yeah.
More surprised that little baby lost with Two Chains. I would
No,
have.
no, no. Was it Two Chains? I think it was Quavo and Two Chains.
Yeah, hold on. It says
I think it was Quavo and Two Chains.
two Chains and little baby. Yeah, Quavo and Jack
Yeah.
Harlow, crushed little baby and Two Chains. Yeah.
Versus. Oh wow. Oh wow. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
So
Two
that's
Chains is a tall dude, and I know he can hoop. I know Two Chains can hoop, bro. So like that's wild, bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, and he a tall dude. They should have had more than 7 points. That even makes it worse.
Yeah, and
You
that's
should have gone with what I was saying. Little baby and
you were
Jack
giving
Harlow.
you were giving them too much credit. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Too
third one,
much, too much.
and that third.
Hey, but nah, that speaks to Quavo. Because if Quavo and Harlow could beat them 21-7, like with Two Chains, all right, fine, Little Baby. If Little Baby can't score, then he just got to be the facilitator, man. Just get the ball up and down the court and pass to Chains or
Man,
something like that.
feed them down low, bro.
Chains a tall dude. I know he can be out there on his Matumbo, smacking shots down out the air, and I know he's played basketball. He said he was good at basketball, so it's like, what happened? They held you to 7 points?
Quavo and Jack Harlow. I'm like,
Hey man,
damn.
you got to give it up. You got to give it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the funny thing is, you had a whole bunch of rappers out here now taking their shots. Chris Brown was like, yo, they ain't call me out there because they knew what I would have done. Nah, they ain't call you out there because you got that stain on your fucking career from beating up Rihanna.
They ain't want you to come out there and hoop at all.
But no, other than that, you had Sada Baby like talking about like, man, why ain't they hit a real hooper up? They ain't hit Sheck West up. They ain't hit me up. They ain't hit. He just started naming rappers who can actually hoop.
Right.
So it was funny. I'm like, well, I don't know if Sada's like a big enough name to hop out there for the All-Star game just yet. No disrespect to Sada, but
I mean, Chris Brown, we know why they didn't call him, and the rest of them dudes,
exactly.
The rest of them dudes ain't bigger than Lil Baby. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. But look, I will say Sheck West did get signed to a overseas team.
Okay.
He did get signed overseas. So I mean, he still isn't a big enough name to really be in a celebrity game, but like,
not really.
He can hoop, man. There are some other hooping rappers out here, man. So
hey, man, he lost with 2 Chains on his team.
Look, man. But the thing is,
man.
Yeah, we haven't heard 2 Chains say anything. He's a grown man. He's like, you know what? Let me just be quiet and go back in the studio.
Hey, man.
He's like, man, fucking with Lil Baby got me washed out here. Sheesh.
especially after
Oh,
especially after that versus Rick Ross. Come on,
mm.
he's taking too many L's out here, bro. He got
Yeah. I didn't want to go too crazy because he
hey,
did lose
hey,
that one
hey,
too.
hey, P is I'm out here. I'm out.
Hey, tell him like it is, bro. Tell him like it is, man.
You know, after that versus, man, change. Just need to play it cool, bro. Just be easy. You
Yeah.
know? Little baby got him out here
Hey,
looking, you know. Gee,
speak on it.
you
Speak
know,
on it.
little baby need to pipe the fuck down too, man.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro. It's cool because you ain't no hooper. You a rapper anyway. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly, man. And I know he got a bag, right? So just take your L and shout out Quavo and say, "Hey, dog."
hey, good game, bro.
But look, this is something that I just thought of, right?
You at the after party.
So this
Saying?
is no. This is something that I just thought of. Quavo and Lil Baby are both on the same label,
Oh, okay.
QC,
Right.
and there's been some reported tension between Lil Baby's crew, 4PF, and the Migos. I think they ran into Offset one time and had an altercation. Um, I think even at one point, like I don't know if it was Offset or the Migos as a whole, kind of like mentioned something about how like, you know, Lil Baby's a new guy, so I guess they felt that they were being kind of ignored for the new guy on their own label. And they feel like they're the ones who built the label. And it's not even they feel like they really were the ones who kind of like built that label, brought the notoriety of the label, were the big breadwinners for, probably the majority of the label's existence. So for them, I think there was also some strife there as far as like, yo, y'all putting all your attention behind Little Baby. We're still here. Like we need someone, in our corner too, working for us. And I guess maybe they felt like they were treating them like they were cold out here and whatnot. So
So who was that, little baby, or was it
Little Baby is.
who had contractual?
I think. No, they're both on QC. They're both on the
Somebody
label.
had an issue with the CEO over contracts. Remember that? That was recent too.
Yeah. I think that was Migos. I think
Okay.
that was Migos.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, nah, Migos definitely had some issues and whatnot. And when people have asked Little Baby about, everything, he's just kind of sat there and said, like, well, work harder, stuff like that. So
Hmm.
this is even funnier, right? It's Quavo versus Little Baby in the basketball game. And like I was saying, if you lose, why not just turn around and say, shout out Quavo?
Yeah, we
But
family anyway.
he's probably not thinking like that because they might still got some tension.
Right.
So that's why he a little salty talking about, I put down the basketball a long time ago to play in the streets. All right. I see. I see what it is. They still got a little, you know, he he probably like, well, I'm beating you on the charts right now. I know Quavo probably rubbed that shit in his face,
Hey,
like
hey.
Kobe.
I'm about to say, street niggas get their ass bust on the court too every day, B.
hey,
You know what
hey.
I mean? Calm down, man. There's been many a street dude to get beat on the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
you
let's
hooping,
just
keep it hooping, right?
let's just be happy they wasn't out here like paid in full,
Yeah, you feel me?
grabbing the burner on the court.
Yeah, mad because you lost. Like, come on, man.
hmm
But nah, I gotta think
hmm
that little baby, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but maybe it's just an out of character moment. Maybe they were just talking, talking some friendly shit to each other. I hope
Yeah.
that's all it is, bro. Because y'all did
Yeah,
it.
no, I don't want to play up no beef. I'm just saying I'm just saying what their history was, and it's kind of funny that they were, you know, on opposing teams and whatnot, and Quavo kind of got the last laugh this time. So
I'm more surprised he lost with 2 Chainz on his team, but shit.
that's rough, bro. You really shouldn't have lost. And if you did still lose, it shouldn't have been by that much. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Give and go, bro.
Oh,
Ditch the ball.
yeah.
Come on. You
Come
shoot
on,
too many
man.
threes or something, bro. Something was
Shit
happening.
is shit
So
is wild.
that's all I gotta
Shit
say.
is wild.
Yeah, man. So
Hey,
uh
man.
all
Um,
All-Star weekend, what's going down. They
yeah. They had the dunk contest earlier, and I don't know who it was, but he won the dunk contest, and his last dunk looked terrible.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but like I guess if he pulled it off, I don't know. But he dunked and he faked like he was going to kiss the rim, right?
Right.
And they did the slow-mo and he didn't kiss the rim. So it just turned out to be a regular ass dunk. And Shaq was out here like going crazy, like all of them. They was like, oh man, if he kissed the rim, like, all right, like cool.
Now
Let's have
Shaq
people
out here.
here
I'm about to say Shaq out here going crazy again. What's up with that guy?
still talking, man. Well, yeah, man. Let's have people kiss the rim in COVID. Good idea, guys. I guess if he actually did it, it would be like, oh, cool. Like, damn, he out here. He did his thing. But like, I don't know. Somehow he still won. So I can't really give you too much analysis on the dunk contest. I mean, it's just not what it was. It's not what it used to be.
Nah,
I'll say that.
not like back in the day. But I mean, every generation says that, right? Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No, it does. It does. And then we'll have like a raw ass dunk contest like we had a few years ago when I think I forgot dude's name, but he put on like a Superman cape and he was dunking over people and shit like that. We've had a few good ones.
That was that Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard did put on the cape, but it was a different guy. It was like a light skinned guy. He like put on a cape and like was doing some wild ass dunks, like some wild ass dunks. So it was like,
Okay,
all
it
right,
says 2021 dunk contest winner Anthony Simmons.
mm-hmm.
That's what you're talking about. So you weren't impressed, huh?
Not really, man. I mean, that was his last dunk he did. Maybe he had some better ones that I didn't see, but that was the last dunk he did before they gave him the trophy. And I was like,
Mm.
for what? Like that was his closing dunk. That's what he thought would really do it. Like,
Right.
I'm a get out of here with this one. Like, no, fam. Like, you try that dunk first, and then you give us something better. Then you build upon it. Like, don't close the dunk out with that.
I was gonna say we still, bro, because we used to seeing the Vince Carters. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
We used to seeing, people come out
come
here,
on, man.
man. So
Dunking over cars,
sodomite.
people
Yeah.
jumping up, yeah, going through they legs and whatnot. I mean, 360s, 720s, all this, man. But
Even my
for the
boy,
man,
shout out to my boy Nate Robinson.
yes, sir.
You know,
The yeah, man. Even short man with the hops, bro. But yeah,
Bang.
this guy just did a normal dunk and missed the rim trying to kiss it. Like, all right,
Shit,
cool.
that
I
sound like
guess.
2020 to me.
Sheesh.
Subpar and unimpressive.
Yes, sir. I'm unimpressed.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
man. So, I'm looking in this chord. Shout out Khalil. Yeah. He said he wants to know our thoughts on Lady Gaga getting her dogs back.
What?
Yeah. We gotta flame Khalil for this one.
What?
Wait, look, man. I'll give my thoughts on it. I'll give my thoughts, bro. People are hurting out here. They gotta be.
Right.
They gotta be hurting out here because, like, who in their right mind thinks that I'm gonna pull off a scheme? I'm gonna pull off a heist. I know who walks Lady Gaga's dogs, and I'm gonna hold them up for. I'm gonna hold them up for on gunpoint, or I'm gonna hold them up by gunpoint, and they shot the dog walker. Like, you can't even walk dogs in America anymore.
Yeah.
Man's got shot. He didn't die. So
Could you imagine?
shout out.
Could you imagine, bro? Like I'm making extra money walking dogs, right?
And your ass gets stuck up,
And I get stuck. Not only stuck up, but I get popped
shot.
for walking a, for
I take a bullet, and
a fucking corgi. You know what I'm saying?
and
What?
and Lady Gaga, she ain't even asked if Buddy was okay. The only thing I heard from her was, I got $500,000 for my dogs back. Yo, what about me? Fuck them dogs. What about me?
There you
I
go.
almost lost my life. Yo, there's people out here who care. Like, look, man, I love like animal rights, dogs, everything. But like, yo, there's a lot of people out here who will,
We ain't gonna piss them off out here.
yeah, man. There's a lot of people who care way like they care more about their dogs than humans, man. And it's wild. She ain't say nothing. She ain't say I hope he's okay. This is horrible. She just said $500,000 for back for my dogs, no questions asked.
Hey,
You don't want to know who did it?
she said, "Is dude alive? Cool. Where my dogs at?"
Where are my dogs at? Yeah. Yeah, man. And then something happened. Something happened. She got her dogs back. Buddy in the hospital, he's like, you know what? Thanks for all the support from everybody else. He ain't mentioned Gaga. He just said thanks for the support from everybody else. And he was like, yeah, it's cold blooded out here, bro.
It's cold.
It's cold blooded, man.
Oh, bro. When human life isn't worth as much as a cat or a dog.
Sheesh.
What's going on?
I want to know what type of dogs these are.
You know what I'm saying? Priorities all fucked up. I'm gonna say it. I don't even care.
Come on. Come on.
Man.
What we doing out here, man?
I don't even know, bro. Like,
what we doing out here?
Jeez,
bro.
Yeah, seriously. But you know, hopefully she got her dogs back.
Yeah, man.
I saw somebody mention the Grammys. Did you watch them?
Oh yeah. We gotta talk about that. It's not even out yet. It's not out yet. Let me Google the date. Grammys.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of those award shows, man, kind of turn me off because you see people who should really be winning awards who don't win them. You know?
Yeah.
Because of the politics of Hollywood. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. March 14th.
Okay.
So we got a week. And you spoke about politics. That's a fact because The Weeknd was scheduled to perform at the Grammys, but because he chose to perform at the Super Bowl, they told him no. You can't perform here.
What do they have to do with each other?
Look, man, I guess at first the dates were going to be close. So it was one of those things where it was like, in their mind, it was like, man, if you perform here and then a week later you perform here, what's the incentive? You know, they wanted to keep it all for themselves, right? And not only did, like, all right, fine, maybe you can make that argument, like, oh yeah, if you do this whole, like, he can't just switch up his performance, right. But let's take them at their word. They really want, such and such to be exclusive to them. Fine, take him off of the list for performers. He's not even nominated. And his song has like broken every record for staying at number one for the longest weeks. Like, I think the last person who did that was, Lil Nas X. So like Blinding Lights has like stayed at number one for the longest of 2020. And, his album did stupid numbers. I mean, he performed at the Super Bowl. Like, fine, take him off the performing list, but the fact that he's not nominated at all for anything,
it's ludicrous.
It's a little sus.
It's ludicrous.
Yeah.
And
crazy, man.
That fear of him, he performed at the Super Bowl, so we don't want a regurgitated performance. Like, this is The Weeknd we're talking about. He has hits. He has song. He has stage presence. You know what I mean? He's known for giving great concerts and showing up and showing out. And like I said, this just backs up what I said previously, man. The politics of the shit is fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Name somebody and if you want to call him an R&B artist, right? Name somebody right now in his genre that's bigger than him.
Yeah.
And he's not nominated?
Come on.
What?
And I know I know the Grammys aren't like the Billboard Awards or the American Music Awards. It's not about sales, but that was a good project, bro. After Hours really was a good project. Like
Yeah.
he did like knock it out of the park. So, artistically and commercially, he did well with that album. So, let's
Bro,
relax.
he got people out here mimicking him, man, wearing blood on
Yeah.
their face, drinking Pepsi. I mean,
Yes. He's got a lot of super fans out here. Sheesh. They cop the Super Bowl cans off of StockX. you know? They wilding out here.
you feel me?
Wilding out here. But hey,
Ain't even open it yet.
it's gonna stay up on the shelf for years to come.
You feel me? So
Uh
when you got fandom out here like that, man,
you gotta get nominated for something, man. You gotta get nominated, man. Sheesh. Hey man, so the hey, the list for Grammy performers is out, bro. So I'm gonna go down the list. I'm gonna go down the list and we're just gonna react. We're gonna react. BTS. So they got, of course, their K-pop stars performing at the Grammys. Um, I don't care for it. We got Billie Eilish performing.
I like Billy.
Okay, shout out Billie. Shout out Billie. She just had a documentary drop that I heard people say was cool. So go check that out. Taylor Swift is, of course, performing. I don't think she's missed a year yet. So, you know,
All I
right.
got to say.
Harry Styles is performing, right? Uh Haim is performing. That's an all-girl band. The first time I heard them was on Kid Cudi's Indicud on the song
International.
Red Eye. Huh?
International.
No, no, no. They're from LA.
LA. Okay. Yeah.
But they're a dope band. They're a dope band. Cardi B is performing. Shout out Cardi.
Shout out Cardi. Come on now.
Doja Cat is performing.
It's up in his stuff.
Last time, yeah, last time we seen Doja was in the racial chat room showing feats. Shout out Nori.
Fans for them toes.
you know,
Who knows?
Dua Lipa. Dua
I'll-
Lipa is
Uncle Drew.
performing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got some hits out here.
Yeah.
Megan the Stallion is performing.
Come on now.
So
She got to be
she's
there.
continuing her reign of domination.
She got to be there.
Bad Bunny is performing. He's been a blockbuster artist for a while now.
Yeah.
Miranda Lambert, you couldn't go anywhere without the country. And before I keep going, this All-Star game says the target score is 170. LeBron is 3 points away, and it's 167 to 150 right now. So I don't know if they're gonna drag this out or if, well, they just hit the 3-point.
Okay.
So Curry just hit that 3-point, and the game is done. LeBron team at 170, Durant 150.
Yeah.
Like we thought.
I mean,
So yeah, good game.
yeah. Shout out to LeBron. You always
off.
seem to do it something.
Always, man.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
and look, I saw a stat saying, three All-Star appearances for LeBron. There is 3 All-Star appearances for Jordan. I think there was 2 players that had 4 All-Star appearances. So, he out here getting his stats. He padding them stats.
Hey man.
But yeah, let's get back. Miranda Lambert.
How many rings?
Oh, go on.
LeBron have? Real quick.
I think he's got 6 now.
LeBron got 6.
Mm-hmm. Let me Google it. Let me Google it. Sheesh. How many rings does LeBron have now?
What's the stats? What's the stats on that?
Is it only 3? Stop lying to me. It's not only 3. It's 4. Okay. I don't know why people was acting like he was up there with Jordan. I swear people was trying to say like he got 6. I don't know why I jumped out there and said he got 6.
Look,
He's
bro.
got 4 champs, 4 rings,
Look, bro.
4 rings.
People study, and you know what? I'm not saying LeBron isn't the.
I'm literally reading stuff on Google right now saying LeBron's 4th ring cements him as basketball's GOAT.
Shut the fuck up. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Jordan's got
My
6.
bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Jordan's got
I
6.
don't want to be biased in this conversation. You know, shout out to Chicago. Shout out to the city.
Chi-Town?
Born and raised. You know what it is.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so LeBron, great player, bro. Going down to history.
Yeah.
One of the greats.
Yeah, 1.
One. One. Only person
Yeah.
in my head who's closest to Jordan
Mm-hmm.
is the Mamba himself.
Okay.
And you know why?
That's a fact.
That's because the Mamba, you got your role players, right? But he could take over a game.
Yeah.
He can take over a game, right? Michael Jordan
Mm-hmm.
can take over a game, right?
Yes, sir.
With that ball in his hand, you know it's getting scored. Game on the
Mm-hmm.
line.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has missed that shot.
Yep.
He has. He's missed that shot. Or if the ball was on, if the game was on the line, he's dished that shot to somebody else.
Yeah, he's not as he doesn't have that clutch gene that Jordan and Kobe have.
Nah, bro. People looking at numbers and stats, bro. Look how long LeBron's been in the league and played in the league. Guess what? Over time, yeah, you probably will,
Get 4
accumulate some
rings.
stats. You feel me?
Yeah.
My boy
10
Mike,
finals appearances
my boy Mike won 3 straight. Went to play baseball for the Chicago White
and came
Sox.
back and won 3
Came
straight.
back and won 3 straight. Come on,
What's
guy.
up?
Come on, guy. Flu game, crazy. Why y'all acting like y'all don't know who y'all talking about? But that's all I
Come
gotta
on,
say.
man.
That's all I gotta say. I don't want to be
Come on,
biased.
man.
I just want to drop the facts, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
That's it.
But go back to the
That's
list.
it.
Bro. Go back to the list, bro. We just had
Hold on.
to about that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me also look up these all-star appearances. Let me see this list of all-star appearances.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
LeBron.
Well, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has the most all-star appearances, so maybe I should just go by wins. Maybe I should go by wins.
I mean, Kareem is one of the greats as well.
Kareem, of course, has the most wins and appearances, so I really wish I had remembered what stat they had played. Okay, maybe it's MVP. It's MVP then. So Kobe has 4 MVP, All-Star MVP titles. Then Jordan and LeBron have 3.
And that's why I said, bro. And I stand behind what I said. Kobe was the closest,
Yeah.
me personally.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
So,
It's a fact.
yeah, bro. I don't understand the conversation, but you know what? It is. It is what it is.
You know the vibes. All
Yeah.
right, let me pull this list back up, man. Jeez, bro. Come on, man.
Mm,
All
mm.
right, but while I'm pulling this back up, I'm seeing Team Durant contributes 50,000 to the UNCF United Negro College Fund.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So
And then down in
shout
Atlanta,
out
there's a
to
lot
him.
of HBCUs
Yes,
down
sir. Yes,
south,
sir. There
Georgia,
are. Shout out Clark Atlanta.
Howard.
Uh,
Morehouse.
Howard's in DC. Yeah, shout out Clark Atlanta, shout out Morehouse, shout out Spelman.
Yep.
They're all right there in very
What's
close
the
proximity.
Isn't it like Atlanta A&T? Something
Come
like
on,
that.
you know.
Yeah, shout
All
out.
right, yeah, man. But this list, all right, so you know, performing at the Grammys, you got Miranda Lambert. They had to show some love to country. Post Malone, he's always gonna be there.
Posty.
He speaks to the mainstream and the hip hop crowds.
Yeah, man.
Roddy Rich, so you
Okay.
know,
Okay. Well, I
yeah,
guess
he's
Riley
out
did
there.
make some noise, man. He made
He
some
did,
noise.
he did. He had the box. He had the box. He's got to get back out there
Yeah,
and show us some more stuff. Maren Morris, I think she's another country star. John Mayer,
of course.
shout out the home, shout out the homie John Mayer. He got some slaps. I
Yeah,
won't lie.
yeah.
Um, Mickey Guyton. I do not know who this is. I've never heard that name.
Nah,
Chris Martin from Coldplay. I guess he's doing some solo joints. The Baby and Lil Baby are performing.
gotta be.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a
Gotta
hit.
be. It was the year of
Black,
the baby, for sure.
yep, yes, sir. Black Puma is performing. Black Pumas. I do not know who
Black
they
Puma.
are.
I know them. They're more of like a jazz slash soul
Okay, okay.
type of sound. Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be looking forward to that. I'm
Yeah,
down
pretty
with that
dope.
sound.
Yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Brandy Carlisle is performing.
Don't
Do
know
not
that.
know who she is.
Nah, country.
And Brittany Howard is rounding out the performers. Do not know who she is.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess
But it's a long list, bro. It's a long list. I was surprised when I saw that. It was a long list. So, like, I don't know, man. Are they just going to be running through performances? Like, I mean, the Grammys are a long ass telecast, and this year it's kind of interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out because, we're still in a pandemic, so you probably can't have a normal telecast like that. So maybe people have performed on their own and filmed on their own and
that's what I was thinking. Are they doing it like remotely? Like, are they doing it
yeah,
on stage? I'm
we gonna
curious.
see, man.
I'm curious. Yeah.
I Because a lot of award shows so far have had people like a mixture. There might be a few people on stage, and then there might be a few people who have like taped stuff beforehand to like
Right.
play and then they up the production value crazy when they do that. So
Right.
it's cool either way. I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, the homie
But
John Mayer, man, I could just see him on his couch with a guitar and they just dim the lights and my man just, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
killing
Like,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He does his
He's
thing,
chilling.
man. I like John Mayer. Shout out to John Mayer. He
Yes,
does.
sir.
Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
was,
bro. The weekend, bro. Just he could have smashed all those names.
I don't get it. Yeah, it's
Easy.
ridiculous. I don't.
Easy.
You, I agree with you 100%, bro. It's like, all right, if you didn't want to perform, that's cool, but no nominations.
Yeah. What's
What?
going on? Where we at?
What? Who else is
No
nominated?
noms.
I'm
No
confused on who else
noms.
was nominated.
No noms.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm
let
saying?
me let me let me try and pull that one up. Let me pull that
Yeah.
one up.
See if you can find some a list on that because I'm confused. I'm confused as hell, to be honest.
Okay.
And that
Let me
also
scroll down.
makes you think too, right? Like, what are they basing it off of?
Right. So R&B has got Janae Aiko and John Legend, Beyonce. She hold on. Jacob Collier, Brittany Howard. So I guess she's a R&B artist. Emily King. All right. We also have for performance Baylor Project, Chloe and Halle,
Mm.
Michael Kilgore, Ladisi, Yeba. For the best song, we got her, Beyonce, Earth Gang, Chloe and Halle, Skip Marley and her, which The Skip Marley song could kind of be reggae. I mean,
I like that Skip Marley song.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that song a lot. I like that song a
Yeah.
lot. I guess the best albums are by Janae, Chloe and Halle, Free Nationals, Robert Glasper, Thundercat.
Thundercat.
Um, yeah. So that was best progressive R&B. Best R&B is Ant Clemens, Giveon, Luke James, John Legend, Gregory Porter. I mean, not bad names. Not bad names at all. But
But I mean, I can't think about anybody that you just said who had a better album than The Weeknd.
yeah. And now I'm gonna click on pop. I'm gonna click on pop because maybe you can classify the weekend as pop. So let's just see what's going on in the pop categories, right?
Pop
So,
rappers.
right. Shout out Yose. Hey, is Lupe gonna be here? Uh best pop solo performance. We got Justin Bieber, Yummy.
Okay.
Come on, son. People clowned that song. So right there, that could have been taken out for the weekend. Um Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, your normal pop names.
Of course. Of
Um,
course.
let's see, they have J Balvin for best pop duo group. They have Balvin and Bad Bunny.
Oh,
They
Steve
have
Bad Bunny.
they have Bieber and Quavo. Again, another song that people were kind of like clowning. Like this wasn't his best album by any stretch. Um, you got BTS, you got Lady Gaga and Grande, Taylor Swift and Bon Iver. Best traditional pop, you got some Daniel Tashian, Harry Connick Jr., James Taylor, Rufus Wainwright, Renee Zellweger. Best pop vocal, they just nominated Justin Bieber's album Changes, the same album I keep telling you people clown. Like, all right, Lady Gaga's album, Dua Lipa, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift. Come on, the weekend could have got something, right?
No,
How about we take out all of Justin Bieber's noms and give that to the weekend? That's what seems like what's going on here.
yeah, especially that Bieber Quavo. Like what?
Yeah, man.
Like what?
Interesting.
Yummy? Who
Interesting.
knows, right?
Yeah.
The Bieber Quavo. Do I should I
Interesting.
pull up the regular one or the what's called for the fucking trash?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Okay.
Trash bag.
Nah, they getting it today. It's 3-0, baby. It's episode 30.
Come on. Come
No,
on.
sir.
Come on.
No, sir. Don't come
Hey,
over here with that.
so to onto a better topic, man. Did you get to watch Coming to America too?
Oh man.
Cause I've seen the commercial just flash on the TV.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
watched it. I watched it.
I watched it as well. I think that there was a little bit more adult humor
Yeah. Yeah.
than like ha ha ha, make the whole theater laugh humor,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it just because
Yeah.
it was nostalgic. Now
Yeah.
could it been written a little bit better?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I just think that with the star-studded cast and the big names, you got the Snipes, you got the, you know what I mean, you got
Mm-hmm.
Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think they were reaching a little bit. I think that they kind of rode the name
The
of Coming to
wave.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been a little bit better, but I can't sit here and honestly say like I didn't enjoy it because I did.
Yeah.
So shit, I might watch it
I don't
again.
think it was. Yeah. Look, I don't think it was a bad movie. I know I've seen a lot of people trashing it,
Right, man.
But the funny thing is, like, it's a comedy. So, do you expect like drama or like great? Like, I don't get it, man. It's a comedy. So, like, I'm not saying that comedies are bad, but like this wasn't bad by any stretch of the means.
Nah, it wasn't bad.
So, the only critique I have is in the beginning, right? In the beginning of the movie, um, when they were in Zamunda, I felt like they went a little too hard on the fake African tropes. Because Zamunda's not a real place. You know, Eddie Murphy and the majority of these actors are African American. So, you put on the African garb, and then you have the you know the African accents, and you're playing things up, and then you got the super old like shaman guy in Zamunda. Like at some point, I was like, all right, like. Is this a joke or are we making fun of Africans? You know, it was like it was a little too much to me. I was just like, all right, man, because like the first coming to America, right? Of course, Zamunda's not a real place, and they still have these accents and things like that.
Right,
But I think it was just done a little bit better in the
right.
first one.
They evened it
Like
out after a while. They evened it out after a
exactly,
while. Stop it.
exactly. This one I was getting a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm not, I'm not trying to say it in a snowflake way. I'm not trying to cancel them or anything. All I'm saying is
Cancel.
because I know people will say that quick. Anytime you have any criticism nowadays, people just start yelling, "Oh, you're trying to cancel something." Like, damn, I can't have my own thoughts. So, my thing is like when I seen it, I was like, all right, y'all going a little overboard with this fake African mess, just
Right.
like just be Zamunda, but they're being extra Zamunda. So it's like, all right. But other than that, it really started to hit its stride when they hit the barbershop scene for the first time.
Right.
And, I felt like they had a lot of good jokes just riffing on today's culture. Um, he hit it out the park as far as Eddie Murphy doing his thing, playing multiple characters in one scene. And from the rest of the movie, I thought like, look, man, like this is a movie when he came to America, he found a wife, he went back, and now he's back looking for his son. Like I said, like what else are people really looking for from this movie? Like he's doing what the whole movie said. He came back, he found his son, there's jokes, he took his son back, his culture shock, everything. So like from that standpoint, I was like, it did what it needed to do. I was engaged. It was funny to me. The only other criticism I'll have is that for this movie to have this many good actors in it, it seemed like none of them took it seriously.
Nah, they were having fun.
All I was saying was that like I seen Eddie Murphy, and like it just seemed like he was about to laugh on jokes. Like I'm pretty sure they used Rick Ross's house as the castle or as the mansion and whatnot. But you had Rick Ross have a cameo, and he did like a little accent that was like, "Fam." You had Trevor Noah in there, right? And Trevor Noah from the Daily Show and whatnot. Whatever character he was playing was like, dog, from the news. Like Wesley Snipes is a good actor, right? We've seen him act in a lot of things. I wasn't believing anything he was doing. I was like, dog, like all of this is just too comical, bro.
Right.
Like there's just a lot of good actors in there who like I know you guys can do better. Like I know it's a comedy. I know you guys can do better. It just seemed like they all showed up. They was all drinking together, smoking together, chiefing together, and said, "Oh wait, we got to turn the cameras on and shoot a movie. Come on!" And
Just
just
ran
hung
with it.
out, But it didn't. Yeah, it didn't really provide for the best performances. Like
Yeah.
it didn't take away from the movie, but some of these performances, I was looking at it like, dog, you could have done this a little bit more seriously. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna say something controversial, bro. I'm gonna say something
yeah,
controversial, man. The feeling that I got at the beginning, and like I said, I liked it. I liked it overall.
yeah,
But the feeling that
yeah,
I got at the beginning, man, reminded me of like me walking into like a party with like a bunch of fake woke motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about? These
yeah,
woke
yeah,
cats out
yeah.
here wearing dashikis and
Come on,
you know, talking about they got events and stuff, but they ain't really doing that.
yeah,
Serving chicken. But yeah,
being
that's what I'm
biased.
saying, bro. Like that's
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying,
hey, hey,
bro.
hey,
Like,
hey, hey,
like,
ah, I just caught on. Yeah, episode
uh,
30. What's up?
hey, what I'm saying is that like that's how I felt, bro. Like you know, like you said, the accents weren't very believable. Like the way they were carrying
Yeah.
themselves, it was just like I said, it looked like they was having a good time. But
Yeah.
when I turned it on in my
Yeah.
head, that's what I was expecting. I was like, nah,
Exactly. I
they
didn't have
hounding me.
expectations.
Right,
I
right.
didn't have high expectations. So for everybody who was saying like, "Oh, this movie is this movie is that," like, what did you expect? Like a drama, like an Oscar winner? Like, this is a comedy, bro. Like I told people, if you turned this on a Saturday morning or on a Saturday afternoon, and this was on TV, you'd rock out.
You rock out. You just chilling. You just look
Yeah.
watching something fun. That's it.
Now maybe I wouldn't pay to see it in theaters, but like this is a definitely a Saturday afternoon classic. Like, yeah, who cares?
Right.
It's not to be taken so seriously anyway.
Nah. I think that I think the critiques that people are putting out there are misplaced. For
And the
sure.
funny thing is,
For sure.
I seen this girl who was critiquing it, and she was like, she admitted that she didn't even see the first one. So it's like,
What?
why are you even watching this? Like, she probably going into it with the 2021 mindset, like, oh, this is a whole new movie. I gotta sit down and be wild and like super laugh. And this is like, first off, to understand this movie, you gotta watch the first one. That's the whole point.
How you
Without the
get?
first movie, you can't have this one. This one doesn't stand up on its own without the first
You
movie.
got no
So
basis.
exactly.
You know
Like
what?
your opinion is null and void right now.
No,
Stop.
boy. You didn't see the first coming to America, and now you want to critique the second one?
Yeah.
Flag,
Sorry, it's not for you.
flag on the play.
For real.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, that's all. Episode
Just
30.
like
What's
that.
up?
In that order. Get your ass out of here.
Yes,
Straight
sir.
up.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about, man?
Yeah, man. All right, so you know, just to get on some real life stuff, I filed my taxes.
Okay.
Right? And
Mhm.
I was trying to figure out how, the tax system, how income in 2020, everything was going to affect everybody. So
Mhm.
now they approved this stimulus check.
Yes, sir.
They approved the stimulus check, and I think they had a couple of more amendments that had to go through like the House or something, and Biden was going to sign off on it. What you think about
Mhm.
that, man? How you think they're handling it right now?
Um Look, man, people been critical of Biden as they should be, as you know, we said they should be. Um, but they accomplished this.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't come to an agreement on forgiving student loans.
Mm.
They couldn't come to an agreement on raising the minimum wage, and it's really crazy because the Democrats have the presidency, they run the House and the Senate, but somehow
They can't come to
we
agreement.
exactly. It's like at the end of the day, bro. Like, what did we even like do, man? Because like we went through all this to vote y'all in, and now you're dragging your feet. So it's not looking good out here. But at least this is something that, and it almost didn't happen. Like Kamala had to be the deciding factor and put her vote in, and now this thing has passed, and it's like it's what they're saying is it's like $1,400 for people up to
70K, I think.
yeah, up to 75K,
Yeah, yeah.
and for people past that it might be a little less. um and then they extended the unemployment benefits and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, man, we finally got something. We got some relief coming, but when can we expect the checks? And let's not let the rest of this presidency play out like this. Like Democrats, get off your ass and start playing hardball. Start being real. You got all the votes in the world. Stop listening to what other people say. Stop worrying if you look good or not. Do what you got to do, man, because like right now it's really looking like how people say it's two wings of the same bird. If we didn't like what the right wing was doing, for the past 4 years, I'm seeing the same thing right now with the Democrats. So I know a lot of people like to like be like, oh no, it's not like that. But it's like at the end of the day, these politicians are all for self. And this is proving it right now.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
we voted these Democrats in with hopes of a brighter future. And look, we even said it right here. Just because they're Democrats, it doesn't mean anything. You know, you still got to be critical. You still got to know who you're voting for, because there were 10 Democrats who voted against raising the minimum wage. Each 10 of them had tweets that were pro raising the minimum wage. So what happened? You got into office now on the belief that people voted for you because you said you would raise the minimum wage, and now you vote against it. And when people ask you, the media asks you, hey, why did you vote against it? You can't answer. They bring up these tweets. They bring up, you said this, this, and this. You can't answer. No, you're a coward. So do what you said, do what you promised, or have a good explanation for why you're not doing what you're doing. But when you
Exactly.
do it, you're just making everyone lose faith in politics as a whole.
Yep.
Because if the Republicans won't do it and the Democrats won't do it, then what are you doing anyway? What are you doing?
Exactly.
Two wings of the same bird, man.
Hey, man.
Critical.
Accountability.
Exactly.
Accountability, bro. And if the Trump administration and all this strife that we've gone through as a country has shown us anything, is that we really need to be paying attention. I don't give a fuck what side of the aisle they're on.
Yeah.
We need to be paying attention to what they're doing. And the
Mm-hmm.
fact that this thing passed with a 50-49,
No, that's sick.
that's crazy.
Like
Y'all
I
are
said,
y'all from the
Kamala had
same
to
party.
break that tie. Yeah.
Y'all from the same party. You telling me you're not in
Mm-hmm.
line? Like what do you
Mm-hmm.
what's 49-50 to give the American people some relief?
Yeah, what we doing here?
I guarantee you ain't hesitating to give these companies relief,
Mm-hmm.
bailout packages. It's happening. It's
Mm-hmm.
happened before. It's happening now. What's the hold up?
Look, I just watched something. I just watched something on 60 Minutes, and it said how middle class and upper class, a bunch of jobs were added in so far in 2021. I know you got a promotion. I got a job. I know my cousin got a job. So there's a lot of people I know personally who are making career strides right now. So that's a fact.
Big fact.
Um, but the lower class, they're not seeing those jobs be added back for them. They were the first to lose their jobs, and they're probably going to be the last to retain their jobs. They said lower class jobs are probably not going to come back until 2024. And that's probably because of the pandemics, like the waiters, the waitresses,
Okay.
janitors, things like that. Like a lot of front facing
Yeah.
positions,
Service heavy.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, I understand it. But it's hard out there. A lot of these people that they were interviewing were going from shelter to shelter, living in their car, couldn't pay
Yeah.
for stuff. You know what I mean? So this could help a great deal. This could definitely go a long way. I mean, like, I know we spoke on the last stimulus and how by the time it got in my hands, it was damn near already spent. But I mean, for somebody like that, they could use all the money they can get.
Absolutely.
So, you dragging your feet because of some ego tripping or some, you think that it's going to be a detriment. Like, how could it be a detriment? First off, how about you just cancel these student loans? Then we'll see who is really going to help.
Talk to him.
Like, let's stop playing around.
Talk
Y'all
to
keep
him.
on y'all keep on playing this economics game, but if y'all went back to school, you probably wouldn't pass an economics class. I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know, man. Like I said, the dollar hasn't been backed by the gold standard in a long time. We printing money, you know. When this shit all went down, all of a sudden we found trillions of dollars. How we find that?
You know?
It's not as
Come
complicated as
on, man.
they want people to think it is, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably the
Let
most.
another auto company go out of business and they gonna find bread.
Come on, bro. Come
Come
on,
on.
bro.
Let some banks go through some trouble and we're gonna see who got some bread.
Exactly, because they giving out defaulty loans. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Wells Fargo.
Yeah. You hear us talking, and you know what, bro?
Yeah.
And that's half of the problem, man. They think that the American people are stupid. The problem right now is that we have instant information. We aren't stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Like we see you, we see you,
Mm-hmm.
President Biden. I hope you watch this too. Like we see you, bro. Like do what you said you was gonna do. That's it.
Hey, hey, man!
That's
Somebody,
it, bro.
somebody from Biden's team had texted me, like an auto text, and said something about like, hey, you know, something. Basically, it was like a fundraising text, bro. Let me see if I could read it. It said it's President Biden. The DNC is just hours away from its next fundraising deadline. If you are able, can you donate $7 now?
Yeah, I
I
could.
responded, I need more movement. Huh?
Yeah, you need more movement.
I said I need more movement on the student loan front.
Yeah, I could donate more than that
Come on,
if you
you
could give
asking
these
me?
motherfuckers.
You come on, man. You asking me if I could donate? What we talking about? How about you do it? What we asked you to? How about you do what we voted you in for?
Yeah. We ain't even seen the 10K, let alone the 50K. What's up?
Come on, man.
What was that at? And you know what? And it's just ain't, this isn't just us shooting from the hip, bro. This is fucking facts. This is a key point,
Yeah, bro.
and this is a key point in his campaign, you know, that spoke to millennials, the working class right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, accountability, my guy.
Yeah,
Accountability.
man.
So, well, this is the first step. They, like I said, they approved the stimulus. He just has some, I guess, a couple of things to sign off on, and then the American people will get some relief that that we so desperately need. Hopefully, these vaccines can get out a little bit quicker,
Yeah.
so that some of these frontline jobs, like you mentioned earlier, um, man, so they can start rehiring, so they can start
Mm-hmm.
restaffing. And unfortunately, some of these jobs, man, won't be coming back. So people, they're gonna need more funding to go to school, more funding to, switch career paths. So, you know, man, hold them accountable.
Yes, sir.
Got to. And man, just like us, a lot of people made a lot of moves during the pandemic. We started this podcast. We're
Mm-hmm.
so grateful for everybody that's been tuning in and supporting us.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Once again, let me tell y'all before we get out of here. Thank you for rocking with us. 30 episodes later, and y'all still rocking with us. We hitting some
right.
of our biggest numbers right now.
That's right.
Khalil episode 230. Shout out Solo Vic, 130. And moving.
Yeah, we're not stopping.
That's that's like our most recent episodes when we out here booming. So shout out to y'all. 30 episodes in and we really just hitting our stride.
That's right.
We got merch on the way.
Dirty 30,
On
baby.
the way. You know the vibes.
You feel
You
me?
know what we doing out here. Um Shout out. Come on, man. Come
For real.
on, man. Hey, shout out the network.
That's right.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a lot rolling out. We're gonna have a lot rolling out. Shout out to Nathan and Alex show. Shout out Word on the Street. Shout out Artist Dead. And you know what? Before it's official, shout out What's in the Pack. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to the
We do this
family.
for real out here.
They're really our backbone. They're really our loyal supporters and our
Yes, sir.
mastermind. We surrounded by creators, so
Yes,
we
sir.
continue to grow. We continue to be creative. You know,
Can't do this without y'all.
that's it. We appreciate y'all, man. It's Dirty 30. This is the Kai.
Episode 30. Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Paul and Ryan, man.
Thank you.
That's right.
Brian and
Yeah.
Paul, and we do it. Yes, sir. Every day, every
Yeah.
week.
Peace out. Follow
Catch
us.
us on Discord.
Subscribe. Let's get it. Jump on the Discord. Join the stream. Full speed
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Peace.